if you've been watching this show for 4 years and I start to talk about relationships, you know that typically I'm full of shit, right? But I have to say that I found me a little spoon, and I'm excited that I get to spend time with them. So they were telling me that they come from a very traditionally Spanish home where their
Okay.
mother is very much like, who are you talking to? Who are you involved with? I need to meet them, blah, blah, blah. So I'm sending her the biggest arrangement of flowers, and the card is very Jason Lee. Like, it says, you need to share your son with me, Jason. So
Oh my heavens. Wow.
but it's
Okay.
cute. But it's cute. It's cute and it's new. But I am
Cold
out here
blooded.
dating. I am out here dating in a very different way now. I was driving home one day and I kind of got emotional where I was like, yo, I'm going back to this house by myself. And I don't want to be by myself anymore. Some people are saying it's the season, but I just think it's the season in my life where, like, okay, I need to figure something out now. Can't be the player forever.
Is it going to
No,
be
I
a
hear you.
wedding, Jason? A wedding? Do I smell?
A
Are you
Spanish
falling in love?
wedding.
You need to
Get
get
it,
your
Papa.
you need to get your senses together. You don't smell a wedding. I don't.
Okay.
But you might see a commitment ceremony with me or one or two or three people. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, we're talking about.
See, Jason, we were going good,
Wait.
man. Now you're talking about
Jason.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God.
No,
I
what
keep
I mean is,
trying with you, Jason.
no. I'm saying this because people are going to be like, "Oh, he's so full of it." No, I'm serious. The conversations we're all having is, could there be a relationship with more than one person? Now, I don't know that it would be or would not be. I'm just saying that I don't want to start calling it relationship. I'm looking more of a partnership. How can I build a partnership that doesn't come with all of those draining rules and statistics, you know what I mean, of how they don't work? I want to just
Yeah.
vibe and let the vibes flow. So that's why I'm back.
Partnerships.
We do need to
Yes.
talk about that one day, though, like the rules of relationships. I think we really need to dive into that because I feel like nowadays a lot of people feel like you do, Jason. They're not with the rules of nobody wants to tell them what to do. Like, I have a kid. I don't want somebody telling me, treat me like a child. Like, I'm not doing that.
And I do
Yeah.
think that in many ways, when you say I'm in a relationship or you're my boyfriend or I'm your girlfriend, when you say that, all the rules in your mind
Mm-hmm.
start putting pressure on you. And I wish I could find a partner who we could both be like, damn, he's good looking, or damn, you know what I mean? They're cool, or let's go take a trip and let's have a good time. Not have all the, like, why you look at that person. Like, I'm never, if I was driving down the street and I'm in a relationship or a partnership with somebody and they go, why you look at them? I'm going to pull the car over and put you on a bus because
Jason, okay.
we are
Jason, I
we're
need I need to push back because a lot of people make this speech and they do it in the middle of the conversation. That only works when the person feels like they are in a secure relationship. If someone's in a secure relationship, then it's much easier to look at other people. But if they're in a messy relationship where they're not sure where they stand, no, you can't say that to them because they're already feeling insecure. So before you say that, make sure you're making the person feel like they're already in a situation where that's not going to be a threat to them. Because a lot of folks who
there are
say that are watery with their boundaries, and then they say that and wonder why someone's triggered. So you have to take a little bit of responsibility for what kind of situation you're creating before you make that comment. Sorry,
But
I had
there
to
are
push back
people
on that
in,
one.
but there are people in confident relationships who don't have self-confidence, and your lack of
That's different.
self-confidence
That's different.
your lack of self-confidence doesn't have anything to do with the fact that I've created a confident environment for you to flourish in. Anybody who's ever been with me, and the reason why you don't see people, exes out there talking bad about me, is I make sure that you figure out how to get your own money if you don't come in with it. I make sure that you figure out how to have your own independence in our relationship. So that way, no matter along the way, when you want to leave, you can leave without having to negotiate whether you can pay to leave or not pay to leave or afford to leave. I don't want you to be here because of my money or my lifestyle. So I'm always trying to find ways to elevate my partner. But if you have a lack of self-confidence because of my work or my relationships or my exposure, I can't do nothing about that. So that's why what I'm looking for now, when you do come to me, you gotta be
Mm-hmm.
cute. You gotta be cute. But beyond being cute and have abs, you have to have a certain level of confidence in what you're doing. The person I met happens to be extremely satisfied in their personal life, extremely confident in who they are. They have already set the boundaries. I know the guardrails for how I can engage them. They've told me how we're going to move from where their comfort level is. And they said they did something small that was really big to me. Most times when I meet a person, I don't know about damage, maybe because sometimes girls could be a little crazy. Blue, y'all could be a little crazy.
I
So
date girls too, so I know they can be crazy. But go ahead.
okay, so sometimes y'all know girls can be crazy. This person
Mm-hmm.
said to me, I wanted to ask you a question when we were in person because I wanted to talk about it when we were together. But
Mm.
I'll just ask you right
Oh,
now.
that's grown. I already like this person. Okay, go ahead.
Then they said, are you already seeing somebody? And I said, no. And they said, okay. And I said, why did you say that? And they said, well, there's a picture on your Instagram with somebody that you were holding, and you said, this person completes me and you were happy and blah, blah. I said, okay, that was a joke with my friend Noah while we were on vacation. He got too drunk. I took a picture with him. I put an emoji, and it was a joke. But the fact that he asked me in such a respectful way without flying off the handle and making a big scene
Mm-hmm.
and, oh, you niggas always trying to cheat. I had such a level of respect. So I had to tell him in the moment, like, yo, I really do appreciate how you asked me that. You know what I
That's
mean?
good you did that
Emotional
too.
intelligence. He has emotional intelligence. Love to see it.
Well, that's good. That's what you're dealing with. I tend to deal with people that self-sabotage, and I'm past the point of crazy women. So thank God I evolved out of that stage. But now you get people that's so brilliant that they're just self-sabotaging the courtship. So I've talked to somebody, and we met on DM, and they were like, "Oh, I've been keeping you at arm's length because I was looking for red flags, and I can't seem to find any." And as soon as she admitted that on the call, is when we stopped talking.
But that's
Like
what I
she
was
spoke
talking
that up
about.
so
Yeah.
much.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. She lacks self-confidence. Like she transferred all her
Mm-hmm.
insecurities to what you were supposed to do.
But the crazy part was, as soon as she admitted it, she found something in our conversation that day to go, "Oh, I can't deal with this." It's like you were looking for the red flag the whole time,
Right.
and it was blowing your mind that there was no red flag. So I can't deal with that. Like I can't compete with that.
I have to speak for the ladies though, because I had, guys know I have a lot of male friends who look out for me. I feel like when I get married, I think I mentioned this before, I'm gonna have groomsmen and not bridesmaids because I don't know enough women friends. I'm
But
gonna
your
have to have
homies, go ahead.
I'm gonna have to have a bunch of groomsmen and dresses. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. But one
Ooh.
of my male friends, and I adore him because he's like my Cuban brother. He mentioned to me, he was like, everybody that you have ever dated is better when the relationship is over. Like you literally add value, like tangible value to the lives of the people that you date. But he was like, a lot of the guys that, especially the men, because the women are a little bit different. A lot of the guys that I talk to, there's this thing of they want a smart woman, they want a confident woman until it's time for her to check him. And
Mm.
suddenly, all that smart and confident, you're like, oh, wait, you're going to direct it at me too? I'm like, yeah, like you're going to mess up and I'm going to have to call you out lovingly. And so I think there's this thing that's happening when men say they want confident women, but when the
Mm-hmm.
confident woman has to tell you about yourself and you're not in control, suddenly they freak out. And so I'm trying to figure out how to figure out who really wants a confident, smart woman versus who likes the look of a confident, smart woman, as long as she's not pointing out his flaws.